Andrew here from Underground Training, and this is the mining industry for new starters, where we cover what's going on in the industry to make it easier for you to get your start. In today's news, we get to say congratulations to somebody that got themselves a job. We're going to look at the new high in the gold price, and we're going to talk about what happened to one of the students in a recent medical that they did. So they've given permission for the story to be told so it doesn't happen to you. But first, I just want to say congratulations to Dave, who did our work ready package. He relocated to WA, got offered a couple of jobs up in Kalgoorlie, and has ended up taking an underground truck driving job with Northern Star. Well done, Dave. I know you'll have a long and profitable career. Next, we'll jump over and have a look at the gold price. So it's over $6,400 an ounce. This hasn't been updated. I got the gold price off my phone just before I started the recording, so as of the time of recording, it is $6,432 an ounce Australian, which is a ginormous price for gold. I was telling somebody the other day, I can remember being back on a gold mine in 1998 and the price only being $280 an ounce. So it's gone up significantly. So what does that mean for the industry? It means that all the gold and copper mines around the country are all desperate for people. And if you type underground into Seek, you'll see all the jobs come up, and you just have to scroll through, and that's the job ad, or that's a job ad like the one that Dave would have applied to get his job. Burncut are looking for people, Westgold are looking for people, everybody's looking for people, but what they're all looking for are people that they can throw in the deep end. If you just go in green, so you've got no mining knowledge on day one, so you didn't do any of the stuff that Dave did, then unfortunately it takes 2 to 3 months to get somebody up to speed for one of these underground roles. Whereas if they get somebody that's done the training and has studied and can answer all their basic mining questions, they normally can get that person up to speed in a couple of swings, so 3 to 4 to 5 weeks. That's the hook for the employer. The hook for you guys is that the failure rate goes from over 50% down to less than 10%, because the people that get these jobs that have done the training know exactly what they're getting themselves into. So if you're trying to get into the industry, the training is the way to go. And you can come over to the shop and have a look at it. We do the DIY, the 3-step plan, and the work ready. Now, we'll come over and have a chat about what happened to one of our students a couple of weeks ago. This student came over from New Zealand, so they relocated from New Zealand to Perth. They did the DIY package. They came over, they made the changes to their resume. They got a couple of interviews about a month ago. They got a job offer, they did a medical. When they did the medical, they thought it was only illicit drugs that they were looking for in the medical. They didn't realise that it was so sweeping as it was. Now, if they'd done a little bit more research, and they did quite a bit of research with it, and they went through the training, but like anything else, when you do the DIY package, you always leave yourself open a little bit to missing something. And when they went through the stuff on the medical, they didn't see some of the videos that I've done on the medical saying that it takes everything, not just illicit drugs. So unfortunately, this person went into the medical not thinking that they had to declare a sleeping tablet that they took a couple of weeks beforehand, but unfortunately that showed up on the medical, and that caused them to fail the medical. Whereas if they'd actually declared that sleeping tablet on the medical, they would have passed it, not a problem. Now, it swings and roundabouts in mining, and sometimes things aren't meant to be, and that person kept on applying, and they've got another few they've had more job interviews. So the one good thing about this is that they've ended up seeing a lot of people, and they've got a lot of job interviews. We've had a fair bit of feedback about the course, which has all been positive from all the employers, which is great. And he's had a couple of, we're going to put you in our holding pool. He's been offered a job. He's off to do another medical, and the job that he's been offered is probably going to work out to be a better job than the original job that he was offered. So that was worked out in his way. And yeah, and this time he will declare that he had a tablet a couple of weeks ago. So that's a trap for young players. When you're doing these medicals, you need to declare everything that you've had in your system for the last month. They pick everything up. It's all right that you've had it in your system. They just want to know that you've had it, because the system, they flag it and they can identify it. It's just when you don't have it registered, that's when it's an issue. So that's a trap for young players, and that's something that he wanted to be brought out to people, because he was having a really good experience up until that point. Thought he nailed down his first first job. Fortunately, you know, because he's done the training and he's in high demand because they're looking for people that have done the training, he was able to swing back around and pick up another job. And yeah, this time, you know, hopefully the medical will work out better. Touch wood. But yeah, it's all about just knowing what you're getting yourself into and being prepared. And with what's going on in mining at the moment, unfortunately, it's not 2022 anymore. It's not like it was back then when anybody with a heartbeat would get a job. Unfortunately, utility and shutdown work and civil construction and all that sort of stuff, it's all incredibly tight. We get, you know, at least 3 or 4 or 5 experienced people contact us every single day that have got shutdown experience, that are struggling to get work. Yeah, we tell them exactly the same thing. You know, retrain, go underground. That's where they're looking for people. But, you know, sometimes you like to do the things that you know how to do. So that's where some people get stuck, or they go and do a city job with the skills that they've got with the shutdown work. So if you're trying to get into the industry at the moment, that's what's going on. There's a super high gold price, and everywhere else it's really average, unfortunately. So check out the training at undergroundtraining.com.au, educate yourself and get the job that you're after. But if you want to talk to somebody that knows how it all works, the phone number's at the end of the video.